and welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to another brand new deck profile where yes, I finally bit the bullet and I've bought a proper meta deck. Yeah, so off of one of the best players in reroll, I messaged him to see if he was selling any Ryzeal Mitsurugi cards, and he sold me the entire deck core. And so I've built this. I haven't brought it to a locals to test yet because well, I didn't go to the last locals for reasons. I have my own reasons. Nothing wrong with anyone that's there. It's just that I wanted to give a pass for a week. You know, considering my absolute abysmal look the past three locals, where I've either gotten a free win as my only win, or the last time I went completely defeated, which was with a jankier version of this list. But and plus I didn't know the combos. But anyway, I've been playtesting. I know the combos. I definitely need to playtest it a bit more. Hence why you'll probably get a DB video, a dueling book video, me bringing this onto dueling book. And yeah, we'll start off with the cards that you would obviously expect, and that is of course the 2x as well as the 2 sword. Let me tilt this up slightly and then zoom in a bit more. There we go. Now that looks perfect. Yeah, so 2x, 2 sword, 2 ice, the 1 node, and then the 1 star Ryzeal to round out your monsters. And then the only Ryzeal spell that I play is, of course, the Ryzeal Cross, being the field spell, which we can pick up off of Star Ryzeal. Now, the Ryzeal stuff I've got my hang of pretty quickly. You know, as a combo player, you do pick up these things pretty quickly when you're learning another combo deck. You know, once you run through it enough times. So even if I do decide to split off from the Mitsurugi stuff and just go Ryzeal Fiendsmith, I think I'll still be. I think I'll do pretty good. You know, that's the whole reason why I bought this, because I actually want to do really good at locals. You know, instead of just constantly going 2-2 or 1-2 or 1-3. You know, that type of situation. I want to do good. You know, and it's a huge, again, shout outs to our 2 best players, Austin and Kieran, who have been coaching me through this. You know, if I'll send them on, you know, like a picture of a test hand, and you know, like like what my M board is, and you know, they are very helpful. They've given me some pointers, but yeah, so. Moving on to the Mitsu engine, and that of course is the 3 Habakiri and the 1 Murakumo. I don't play Fitsu, I don't play Murakumo at more. These ratios for this list is perfectly fine. Then of course I play the 1 Aramasa, the 1 Kusanagi, and then the 1 Saji, as your regular monsters to get you your recursion. Ideally, I kind of do think I should probably bump these up slightly. But then again, if I were to, I'd probably just go the pure Mitsurugi route and maybe like tinker around with adding something else in, like Orchist, or maybe pick up an Adortic core and, you know, try to run that. Because just having these as one-ofs in this, I feel like I run out of steam quite a bit when I'm doing these test hands, you know, or just as I'm doing a duel. Because I did bring this on to DB today, and I just realized that, you know, having these at just 1 kind of hurts slightly. But then again, I don't know what to cut to add in more unless I up the deck size, because the deck size is currently 41. So I could play 45 and play, you know, throw in a couple of more of these, you know, 1 of each, so that way I'm playing 2 and 2. But I don't know. Well, I'm still figuring things out. But then, of course, I am for the spells playing the 3 prayers, the 1 mirror, as well as the only one ritual because I can recur it easily, to use it the twice. So yeah, moving on to the rest of that's basically it for the Mitsurugi side of things. Nothing more, nothing less. I'm pretty sure this will be your standard Ryzeal Mitsu engine, for if you were to play the deck. But I have, of course, extra stuff in here, such as I am playing, of course, the triple pre-preparation, just because it is handy as well. If I just open this and not a great hand, I can still do some stuff, activate this, add the Habaraki, add the ritual to hand, and then, do some Mitsu plays, and then on somewhat of a decent board, and that could bridge me into the Ryzeal plays, as things go on. So yeah, there's a pretty good reason why that I do play this. For the one-ofs, I just play the one Night Sword Serpent, one Bonfire, one Crossout Designator, one Talent, and one Call by the Grave. Yeah, these are just fine. I haven't properly tested this out in a proper duel, except for the bit on DB, which I wasn't in the right headspace for to do. So, yeah. But now we're going to move on to the hand traps. So the hand trap lineup is basically 3 Ash, 3 Nib, 3 Droll and Cockbird, and lastly 3 Infinite Impermanence. And that is going to round out my 41 card list. So yeah, I'm gonna keep play testing with this to maybe if needs be fix some things with it that I might, like I said, where I might bump some of the effect monsters like Saji, Kuzusaki, and those up to 2. Maybe see how that goes. If I need it for late games side of things. But we'll see. The more I play test with this, the more I'm going to learn the lines and learn how to do certain things and play through certain things. So that's the main goal right now, is to focus on that. So moving on to the extra deck. Now there are 2 cards in here that will be swapped out when I get replacements from Austin. Like I said, didn't go to local, so that's why I didn't get them. But anyway, of course, we are only playing the 1 detonator because it's sadly at 1, followed by the 2 duo drive. Then of course I play the 1 feral imps, the 1 evil swarm Exciton Knight, as well as 1 eclipse twins. If I feel like slowing down my opponent, I do play Baguska. I also play Dagaris. I do play number 104 Masquerade, though this will be swapped out for Degusto Emerald, as well as Evil Swarm Ouroboros. There's another card in here that I've shown off that will be swapped for that. Next is Typhon, just in case. As for the links, I'm playing 1 Dynamundo, the 1 SP, the 1 IP Masquerena, the new Gorgon of Zilophatronia. I definitely butchered that. And then lastly is the Underworld Goddess of the Closed World. So yeah, that's just the extra that I am currently rocking with. I like it. I think it suits me just fine. Moving on to the side deck, because I do have a side deck, because obviously I'm going to be bringing it to locals this weekend. When this video drops on the Wednesday, it'll be this weekend that I go to that I'll be playing this at locals. But anyway, we have 3 Ghost Bell, 3 Lancia, 3 Ogre, 3 Salesman. There's not really much to explain with these, because these are some of the more popular hand traps this format. And then of course should be 3 droplets. Yeah, I messed up. There's the 3rd droplet. Yeah, and then 3 droplet to round out the side deck. So yeah, that's basically it. I'm still learning. I'm going to be grinding like mad because I'm going to be on a 2-week break from the course that I'm doing for my summer vacation, and during that time, I plan to grind with this quite a bit. Unless for some odd reason that before this comes out, the ban list comes out and it nukes the Ryzeal side of things, well, then I'm really fucked. Wasted €55. But what are the odds of that? Touch wood that doesn't happen. Anyway, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you on the next upload, which is of course me bringing this into DB or any of the online sims. So I'll catch you all on the very next upload.